Yeah, Eugenia Cooney. I had no clue who this woman was until like 2 days ago when Boogie2988 made a video about her. So I went to her channel to check out what she was all about. And it's just some generic woman trying on clothes, trying on makeup, whatever, clothing hauls, things like that. And I'm like, I don't see the big deal. Oh wait, that's right. She's anorexic. She's really thin. Big fucking deal. Right? I don't get it. People are giving her shit for being really thin. You know what I mean? As if it's horrible and it's having a negative influence on young girls. You know what I mean? I don't get it. It's enabling people who have eating disorders. She doesn't mention she has an eating disorder. It's not part of her content. She just tries on clothes, tries on makeup, and she happens to be pretty thin. Who cares? You know what I mean? There are a lot of people who are unhealthy who make YouTube videos. Should their videos be taken down? Somebody who smokes cigarettes on a live stream? Are they, negatively influencing young children? Is somebody who's obese eating a cheeseburger, should they be taken off of YouTube because they're negatively influencing young children? You know what I mean? PewDiePie curses and stuff like that. Should he be taken off YouTube because he negatively influences young children? I mean, come on now. Right? I don't get if you don't like her content, which I don't because it's just trying on clothing and makeup. It's not my thing. I'm a guy. But whatever. If you don't like it, guess what? Aha! I have a solution. You don't have to fucking watch it. It's that simple. You don't have to watch it. Oh, gee. Such a radical idea. You don't have to watch your content if you don't like it. But these people more than don't just like it. They want to remove. I just don't get it. Why can't a thin person try on clothing? What's the big deal? Is she really hurting that many young women? I doubt it. She's not suggesting that anyone be really thin. She's not suggesting that anyone stop eating. She's not suggesting they be bulimic or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't get it. I really don't get it. And, what about a fat person? You know what I mean? Like Boogie2988's video, which I watched. Is he not allowed on the internet because he's influencing, children go, ooh, look, I idolize Boogie, but he's fat. It's okay to be fat. I'm going to go to McDonald's and I'm going to gain 100 pounds because Boogie's fat. It's okay now. Look at Mickey Richards. Oh, yeah. He's got some meat on his bones. Yes, I do. Should I be banned from the internet because I eat weird food and I'm a little overweight? I don't think so. I mean, come on now. It's ridiculous. And if there was a body positivity, overweight woman, a fat woman, trying on shopping hauls, trying on bikinis, stuff like that, they would have them on YouTube, putting on makeup, all of that, no one is going to say, oh, you need to leave the internet because you're enabling young children, people with eating disorders, you're encouraging them somehow by being fat. Young women might think it's okay to be fat and they might gain weight. You're hurting people. You're hurting yourself. Like, come on now. You're self-harming yourself being fat, Boogie2988. Come on now. It's ridiculous. Leave the woman alone, okay? If she wants to be really thin, that's her choice. If she's killing herself with anorexia, that's her choice. A lot of people on the internet have mental problems. A lot of people on YouTube have mental, physical problems, emotional problems, family problems, and they still make content. If you got rid of the YouTubers who had issues in their lives, guess what? There'd be hardly any YouTubers left because no one's perfect. I hate to break it to you, but no one's perfect. Eugenia Cooney shouldn't be banned simply because she's too thin and it's gross and it's weird and you think, oh, well, it might be hurting young women. Give me a break. If any young girls think that being that thin is attractive, they're fucking dumb, okay? They're dumb and they deserve what happens to them if they decide to not eat. You know what I mean? She's not encouraging them to do anything, so whatever. It's ridiculous. Come on now, people. We have a lot more important things to worry about on YouTube than Eugenia Cooney being thin as a stick. It's nonsense. I'm reading these comments. And they're all shitting on her. Ooh, body checking, body checking. This is all she's doing to not be on YouTube. Who cares if she's body checking? Who gives a fuck? If she's jerking herself off, oh yeah, shouldn't have a dick, but let's just pretend she did. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm so thin. Everyone thinks I'm so thin. Oh, it gets me off. Oh, who cares? Again, if it turns her on, if it like gets her anorexia or whatever flaring up, who cares? She wants to make content. She's going to make content. You don't need to ban her. And I don't get this concept that banning her from the internet equates to her getting, those are weird symbols, equates to her getting rehab somehow. How exactly are you going to force her to get rehab? Just by taking away her YouTube channel? I would think if she, I keep doing this a lot. Yeah, I mean, just keep doing this for the rest of the episode. No, this video. Look, if she wants to go to rehab, she would go to rehab, okay? But she clearly doesn't. She just wants to continue making videos. So let her do it. Leave her the hell alone. Leave the woman alone. There were more important things to worry about, like I said, than a thin woman trying on clothing. You think she's gross? You think she's weird? You think she's a bitch or something? Because she's not taking care of her disability, her condition? Well, whatever. You don't have to watch her content. You can unsubscribe and watch someone else. It's that simple. It's that simple, folks. It's that simple. If you don't like her content, don't watch it. She's harming young children just as much as a fat person eating a cheeseburger is. And there's nothing wrong with mukbang on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with fat people on YouTube talking about topics that have nothing to do with their weight, streaming that has nothing to do with their body size. That's perfectly fine. So it should be the same for Eugenia Cooney. She's not encouraging anyone with her words to be super thin, so she's not really hurting anyone.